Good morning, everyone.
Think of the efficiency of a double wedding. Better rates, quantity discounts.
And Chandler, as if you need a discount for anything.
Empires have been built on trimming the fat. Do you realize the markup on these things?
I'm so sorry, there are no coupons for wedding gowns.
Forget the wedding, Adam. You should be planning a funeral. Your own. But you know, maybe I'll hold off for a while. Have myself a little fun first.
What?
You are being very good. Giving Mother her dream wedding.
I'd rather plan a wedding for two. Anything you want?
Really?
I can book passage for two in the space shuttle. We can say our vows just as we orbit over Bali.
Oh, whatever happened to conventional weddings on the ground?
What is there about conventional that applies to either one of us?
I hate it when you quote me, especially in response to me quoting you.
Yeah, well, you're begging the question.
Is there a question in play here?
Yes. I want us to be married before your child is born. I think your daughter deserves to be born into a world with everything in place. A happy home, two loving parents, no loose ends. I think she deserves that. Don't you? A mommy and a daddy.
So there is a question in play?
Yes. And I'd like an answer. Now. Will you marry?
Liza, you have to get a news crew down to the jail right now. We've been scooped, and by a newspaper.
Wait, excuse me. There's something important going on here. Leave.
Great. And maybe you can give us a fresh angle.
I'm going to give you a fat lip if you don't get out of here.
Now, wait a second. What story? What angle?
You don't know? Your daughter Hayley's being held in jail on contempt charges.
Hayley is in jail? Somebody sure as hell is going to answer for this. Hayward! Stay the hell out of my way.
Trevor, come on, there's got to be something we can do. She just can't sit in jail. I don't know, a loophole? Okay, look, just keep plugging away, all right? I'll talk to you later. Hey, what are you doing? Huh? What are you doing?
Skiing, will you teach me, Daddy?
Skiing? Oh, of course I'll teach you, but first you gotta learn the importance of wearing the right size equipment.
But I want to wear Daddy's skis.
What am I gonna wear then? See, you gotta wear the right size skis and skates so you can wear yours and I can wear mine when I teach you how to ski and skate. Deal?
You will? Deal. I love you, Daddy.
Oh, I love you too.
So this is why we haven't heard from Hayley yet.
Why the money wasn't there.
She's been locked up this whole time.
Ron, what are we gonna do? We need that money. Without the cash.
Jillian, Hayley's in jail. I can't think about the money right now.
Well, you better, because we need that money to escape. No, I'm really sorry that Hayley's been arrested, but I'm more worried about getting you out of the country.
Jillian, she wouldn't be arrested if it wasn't for me. Okay, now they're holding her in contempt. And the paper says that they're gonna keep her there until she talks.
They can't keep her there forever.
Knowing how stubborn Hayley is, they might. No, we can't let this happen. I'm not gonna stand here and let this happen.
Ryan, what are you gonna do?
If you're on a fishing expedition, you might want to go south. It's a little warmer down there. I'm sure you'll be more productive.
Don't look at me. I'm not the one hanging around a frozen pond.
What are you doing hanging around at all? Why don't you get lost, man? Leave me alone.
No, I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so? What are you gonna do? Wrestle me to the ground? Tie me to a tree?
God forbid. Is that what it takes to get you to listen?
Go to hell, man. You don't want to do that.
Well, you're right, I don't. The only thing I want is a moment of your time. I may only be your half-brother, but I'm your older half-brother. And if anybody on this planet knows what you're feeling right now, it's probably me. So why don't you just relax and hear me out?
Look, brother, we only came to be by some freak accident of nature, so don't go join the NAACP just yet.
Bravo. Well, that was great. You really got that righteous indignation thing down pat, don't you?
Get the hell out of my face. Got nothing to say to you.
We got a lot to say to each other. The world's a crazy place, Adrian. You know it and I know it. Trust me, things happen. It's best you get on with your life.
Why don't you go put that on some t-shirt, Dad? When I'm in Singapore, maybe I'll buy one. But until then, have a nice life. I'm out of here.
Oh! Whoa! Fine, go ahead. Great. If you want, we can do a whole Cain and Abel floor show right here. It's gonna make you feel better, but I don't think it will. One way or the other, I'm going to try to make you understand.
You're not my keeper.
Yeah, well, maybe not, but you're not the only person who woke up swimming in the deep end of the gene pool this morning. And you're certainly not the only person who's ever had his life turned upside down.
Yeah, well, you knew your mother. You knew your parents.
Yeah, I knew my mother. I knew my father, too. A real sweetheart. Let me draw a picture for you. My first memory is watching him throw Opal through a door. It's no joke. You spent one day in that house, you'd understand exactly why she did what she did.
Yo, I understand. It's a little hard to blend in when you got a brown-skinned baby boy in your arms.
Adrian, don't be a fool. You were her child and she loved you. That's why she left you in that cabin, so you'd stand a better chance at life.
Oh, yeah, and she took you so you wouldn't?
No, she took me because she didn't have a choice.
She made her choice, man.
Don't you get it? That's not what happened. You were the lucky one, not me. You got the family, the home. No booze, no violence, no going to bed at night listening to the sound of dear old dad beat the hell out of mama, wondering whether or not if you woke up in the morning it was gonna be your turn. Don't feel sorry for yourself in front of me. You didn't get a raw deal. Only chance of happiness I ever got is when he threw me out of a car in a state park. I got a broken arm in the bargain, but it was worth it because if he hadn't, I probably wouldn't be here right now. And I was his son. His own flesh and blood. What the hell do you think he would have done to you? She saved your life when she left you with Frank. You were lucky from day one.
Yeah, well, congratulations, Mr. Happy Life. Opal is absolved from any and all wrongdoing. Yeah, she saved us both from that idiot she married. She knew her place, she knew mine. So we're all one big happy family now. My place is as far away from Pine Valley as I can get.
You're a hypocrite.
Yeah.
You're a hypocrite and you know it. This isn't about your abandonment issues. You can't deal with the fact that your mother is white.
You married a wonderful woman, Frank. No wonder Adrian turned out so good. Raised by two loving, understanding parents. How long you been standing there?
Well, long enough to witness this rather touching reunion between star-crossed lovers. Mr. Dawson, I presume.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Palmer Cortland. Welcome to my home.
Yeah, enjoy saying that while you can.
Oh, not now, Opal. Not in front of our guests.
He's my guest, Palmer.
This is your new husband?
Yeah, not so new and not for much longer. You got no business spying on this Palmer.
Wrong bloodline, Opal dear. Adrian, your son, is the spy. Excuse the bickering, Mr. Dawson. We're going through a rather difficult divorce.
I hope the news about Adrian didn't precipitate...
Oh, no. Our marriage took a nosedive all by itself. In fact, most of the credit goes to Palmer.
How long will you be in Pine Valley, Mr. Dawson?
Long enough to see my son.
Ah, yes, Adrian. A fine young man. You must be very proud of him. You know, Opal and I have a son, too, you know. Peter. News like this, it can be shocking to children, no matter what age. I hope that your Adrian is able to take this shocking revelation in his stride. I am really quite concerned about Peter's reaction when he learns the truth.
Have you seen this?
Tycoon's wife, Opal Cortland's black love child?
Look, no, don't worry, Opal. We'll find out who's responsible for this trash, and we'll sue their britches
Oh,
off.
I know who's responsible, Frank. You! You did this, didn't you?
Somebody's been busy.
Daddy's teaching me how to ski and skate.
Oh, well, aren't you lucky? You know, Mommy knows how to skate, but she never learned how to ski. Maybe Daddy will teach me, too.
You will?
First things first. Right now, let's go see Peggy. I'm sure she can get you some smaller skis and skates. Okay, come on.
Mateo, there's something I need to talk to you about. I read in the paper this morning that Hayley is still refusing to cooperate with the police.
Yeah, we're gonna get that squared away.
Well, for your sake, I hope that you do, because in the meantime, I have no choice, and I hope that you understand that I have to do this.
Understand what?
Well, I think that, Hayley should...
Hello, Raquel. I got here as soon as I could. Mr. Santos?
Hello. Hi. What's going on, Raquel? Why's your lawyer here?
Mateo,
Mr. Santos, I left a message for Mr. Dillon regarding the new hearing date we have scheduled.
Hearing about what?
Temporary custody of Max. Mateo, I need to get my son back.
Come on, Ryan, tell me, what are you planning in that head of yours?
I don't have a plan yet. I just know Hayley is not gonna pay for something that I didn't even do. This makes no sense.
You're right, it makes no sense. It's rotten, but what do we do?
Hayley and Mateo do not need this right now, okay? Like this whole thing with Raquel isn't enough, and now Hayley's in jail because of me. This can't be happening.
We were supposed to be on our way to Budapest by now.
Yeah, but only because Hayley was helping us pull it off. Now she's in jail because of it, Jillian. This is bad. This is very bad. There's only one thing left for me to do. I gotta turn myself into the cops.
Ryan, no! No!
Rudy, just give me a copy of the paper and send over one reporter to the scene. One body, no camera. You got it? Thanks. Hi.
Is it true?
Apparently. I mean, I don't want a media mob scene making matters worse, so I just sent one guy over.
Well, that's very sensitive of you, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah?
I want to know if it's true that you're remarrying Adam.
Well, I haven't said yes yet, but I think I will.
I see.
No, you don't see. You don't. And you don't understand or anything. I do. That's all that counts. And I love him.
But you don't honestly believe that Adam has changed, do you? You told me that you ended your first marriage with this man because of his lying, his manipulations. Are you seeing him for who he really is?
I don't think he's turned into Gandhi or Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, you got that right.
He has demons. He always will, but I've looked into his soul, and it's complicated, but he means well. I think I understand him now.
You only think you do.
He's trying really hard. He's accepted my mother, who he hated for years. He's personally giving her and Stuart a dream wedding. He's accepted my baby. He wants to raise this child as if it were his own. Mm-hmm. He loves me. He truly loves me.
Oh, yeah. Okay, fine. But what are you going to do, Liza, if you find out that Adam has done something really monstrous against you or to someone you love?
Well, I always said that the only one who murders my husband is me. I think that still applies.
Good. So after you feel like murdering Adam again, promise that you'll turn to me for comfort afterwards.
So, what'd you think? Ooh, I still have the touch. Bye-bye. It's been nice getting to know you.